Tell me about yourself.
I'm a passionate content writer with over 2 years of experience creating SEO friendly blog posts, website content, and social media captions. I graduated in English literature, which built my strong language foundation. I enjoy researching diverse topics and transforming complex information into clear, engaging content. In my last role at XYZ Agency, I managed a lifestyle blog, increasing its monthly organic traffic by 40% through quality articles and keyword optimization. I am looking forward to joining your team to create impactful content that drives both readership and business goals.
Why do you want to work as a content writer in our company?
I admire your company's focus on value driven content and strategic branding. I've read your blog and social media posts, which reflect clarity and creativity. I want to contribute by writing meaningful content that connects with your audience and supports your marketing goals. Additionally, your emphasis on continuous learning and teamwork excites me because I believe these are essential for growth in a writing career.
What makes good content?
Good content is clear, concise, and tailored to its target audience. It should be engaging, provide value, and have a logical flow. Additionally, it should be grammatically correct, plagiarism-free, and optimized for SEO if it's online content. Visuals and formatting also play an important role in enhancing readability and user experience.
How do you ensure your content is SEO friendly?
I start by researching relevant keywords and understanding the search intent. Then I incorporate those keywords naturally within the content, especially in the title, headings, and meta description. I also ensure proper internal and external linking, optimize images with alt text, and structure the content with short paragraphs and bullet points for better readability. Finally, I use SEO tools like Yoast or SEMrush to check on-page SEO before publishing.
How do you handle writer's block?
When I face writer's block, I take a short break, read related articles for inspiration, or revisit the content brief to realign my thoughts. Sometimes brainstorming bullet points or creating a rough outline helps me overcome the block. If it persists, I switch to another task temporarily and return with a fresh perspective.
Describe your proofreading and editing process.
Once I finish writing, I step away from the content for a while before editing. I read it aloud to check flow, tone, and sentence structure. I look for grammatical errors, spelling mistakes, and awkward phrasing. I also ensure that the content aligns with the brand voice and objectives. Tools like Grammarly help me catch minor errors, but manual reading ensures contextual accuracy.
How do you manage deadlines with multiple projects?
I prioritize tasks based on deadlines and complexity, maintaining a daily checklist. I allocate focused time slots for each project without distractions to ensure quality and timely delivery. If I foresee any delays, I communicate proactively with my team or manager to adjust expectations.
What types of content have you written so far?
I have written various types of content including blog posts, website landing pages, product descriptions, social media captions, email newsletters, and press releases. For example, at my previous company, I wrote weekly blogs on health and wellness, product descriptions for their e-commerce site, and created engaging Instagram captions to promote seasonal campaigns.
How do you research a topic you are unfamiliar with?
When I get an unfamiliar topic, I begin with broad research to understand the basics. I use reliable sources such as government sites, reputed journals, and industry blogs to gather accurate information. Then I note down key points and structure them logically to create an informative and original piece. I also cross-check facts to ensure credibility.
How do you maintain the brand voice while writing content?
I first study the brand guidelines, past content, and target audience to understand the tone and style. For example, if the brand voice is friendly and conversational, I avoid formal language and use simple, engaging words. I keep the messaging consistent across all content forms to maintain brand identity.
How do you handle feedback and criticism on your writing?
I see feedback as an opportunity to grow. I carefully listen to the suggestions, ask clarifying questions if needed, and incorporate them to improve my content. I believe constructive criticism helps in aligning better with client expectations and enhancing writing quality over time.
Which writing tools do you use regularly?
I regularly use Grammarly for grammar and spelling checks, Hemingway for readability, and SEMrush or Ubersavist for keyword research. I also use Google Docs for writing and collaboration, and Canva for creating simple visuals when needed for blogs or social posts.
How do you make your content engaging for readers?
I ensure my content is engaging by starting with a strong hook or introduction, using subheadings to improve readability, including storytelling elements when appropriate, and adding statistics or examples to build credibility. I also use a conversational tone to connect with readers effectively.
What is your process for writing a blog post from scratch?
First, I understand the topic, objective, and target audience. Then I do thorough keyword and topic research. I create an outline with main headings and subheadings. After that, I write the draft, ensuring clarity and flow. Finally, I edit and proofread for grammar, SEO optimization, and readability before submitting or publishing.
How do you avoid plagiarism in your content?
I always write in my own words after understanding the research information, ensuring originality. I also use plagiarism check tools like Grammarly Premium or Quetext to confirm that the content is 100% unique before submission.